fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint-Michel, where you keep your Rolling Stones records and a friend of Sacha Distel. Yes, you do.
Anne Normanton, a very sporty woman, your mother.
And,
Hello, Steve.
I've never had...
Nice set of wheels outside.
Yeah, sitting over there with Greengrass.
You're a very lucky man.
Well, that's what Sergeant Blaketon said last time he... last time we had a drink together.
Gina, have a word in private.
Whereabouts?
About this place.
I'll make myself scarce then.
No need.
Well, actually, it's about George. He isn't going to be running this pub any longer, so we need to consider the licence.
I know, but... Well, I'm just not sure what I want to do yet, Nick. I mean, working for me Uncle George was one thing, but... I don't know. I've never really seen myself as a pub landlady.
It's a good opportunity, Gina. Your own boss, your own business. But we do need to sort the licence out, and soon.
Same again. Another large G&T in here. Large Scotch and a shandy.
I think you're in danger of drinking him under the table. Maybe you should all slow down a bit.
I beg your pardon. This is my brother's public house. Are you refusing to serve me?
No, I was just...
And what are you? The barmaid? Who's in charge here?
I am.
Mrs. Brewster, PC Rowan, we met last night.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me buy you a drink too, Constable, or are you on duty?
Yes, I am on duty. Can you tell me, is that your car outside?
If you mean the Austin Healey, yes.
Do you intend driving it home?
Obviously.
Well, in that case, I think you've had a little bit too much to drink, don't you, Mrs. Brewster?
No. No, I don't. And I don't think you should take it upon yourself to interfere in my private affairs.
Well, when it comes to drunken driving, the law obliges me to interfere.
I am not drunk. All I've had is a couple of gins. She'll tell you.
Well, clearly you've had a lot more than that. Now, if you do step into that car, I'm afraid I'll have to arrest you for driving under the influence of alcohol.
Really?
Listen, I've got an idea. Why don't you let Steve drive you home, Mrs. Brewster? You'd have had a few and you wouldn't want to go crashing that nice car of yours now, would you? And he's a good driver, aren't you, Steve?
Yeah, I'd be happy to help.
Save a lot of trouble all round, wouldn't it?
Well done, Gina. You're a born landlady.
I behaved pretty badly, didn't I? It's the one thing I'm really good at.
Well, we all need a talent.
I just can't stand being told what to do.
Yeah, me neither. But that Nick Rowan, he's not a bad bloke, you know.
Oh, policeman. I did only intend to have one, though.
Yeah, it's always fatal.
How did you end up behind the bar in the Aidensfield Arms?
I'm avoiding the sheep.
Are they after you, then?
Yeah, my dad farms sheep. Deepdale Farm. He wants me to take over from him. You know, following his footsteps. But sheep farming's not exactly my idea of the high life.
You're not Harry Adams' son, are you?
Yeah? Well, do you know him?
You're a lot like him.
your brother won't rock, then your sister will. Woo! Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
You all right?
You have no right to chase me!
You nearly ran me off the road back there.
Nonsense!
Have you been drinking?
That is none of your business.
If you wouldn't mind stepping out of the car, please, Mrs. Brewster.
What if I do mind?
Please, Mrs. Brewster.
I am warning you, you won't get away with this. I shall complain to the Chief Constable.
Well, she reckons it's all your fault. You've been harassing her.
She's lucky to be alive, Sarge. She was driving too fast. She's obviously been drinking. She couldn't even walk in a straight line. Shall I get the doctor to take a blood
Let's
sample?
not be too hasty, Rowan.
Lord Ashfordley's here, Sergeant.
Right. Ask him to come in.
Tea up.
You really don't understand how the world works, do you, Constable?
I understand that the law applies to you as much as anyone else, Mrs. Brewster.
Right, Rowan, that'll be all. Now then, Mrs. Brewster. I'm releasing you, but with a caution.
Sarge?
I said that'll be all, Rowan.
Come along, my dear.
She's a drunk. Just because she's related to some local knob.
That's got nothing to do with it. I've made my decision. I don't want to hear any more about it.
She needs help.
And Lord Ashfordley assures me that she's getting it.
Now all we need's a back way in for our vehicles.
No problem, come on.
I can't believe that this place hasn't been hit before.
I know, we're a bit out of the way up here.
Dawn tomorrow, Claude. We'll put Ashfordley Hall on the map.
You talk like Marlene Dietrich, and you dance like Zizi Jamais. Your clothes are all made by Balmain, and there's diamonds and pearls in your hair. Yes, there are. You live in a fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint-Michel, where you keep your rolling
Max sent you, didn't he? You're working for Max.
Sorry?
I won't be intimidated, you know. He's put private detectives on me before, but I can make life very uncomfortable for you. Very uncomfortable indeed.
Of having you